What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Resident Evil. It's good to be back. I don't know. I feel like I haven't done an episode of this in quite some time. I don't realize. I don't know wonder why that is, but we're back, and it's a good thing we're back because I've missed this game. I've missed playing it because we've got a lot to do. In the last episode, well, some crazy stuff went down. We had our first encounter with a giant snake. We had to fight said giant snake. And we got a few emblems, and we found a battery to put in the courtyard that we were in a while back. So we're going to go ahead our way over there and take care of that, and then we're going to move on. So I hope you beautiful, beautiful people are ready for that, because I sure am. Okay. But since we're going to have to go back and put this battery in, most likely we're going to have to deal with the snakes. The little ones, not the big ones, because I think we took care of Big Mama, so Big Mama's done and taken care of. But we do have to replace this battery, so that is what we're headed to do. What to talk about while we make our way over there?
This is Brad.
Whoa.
If you can hear me,
Brad?
just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad, can you hear me?
Brad?
Shit, it's broken.
Language, Jill. You are quite the sassy one. I didn't realize you had such a sailor's tongue. Oh boy. I might as well get rid of these dogs because they will become a problem. Come here, Poochie. Bang. You're not dead yet. Bang. Now you're dead. I missed. Woo! Easy, buddy. Oh, goodness gracious. Please stay dead. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. Now, if any of you get that reference that I just made, I seriously will love you forever because you know classic stuff. I mean, it's not super classic or original, but it's still something from way back when. Let's see. I think I have to cross the pool? Yeah. If I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but we're going to head towards the pool. Because I feel like it was on the other side of the courtyard. So we're going to cross the wonderful courtyard and then see if we can find a place to put this battery. Ah! Snakes. Don't tell me I'm... Dang it. I am poisoned. Ugh, stupid snakes. They're everywhere, man. Snakes, snakes, snakes. I think there was blue herb on the... after I get out of this elevator, if I remember correctly, and I hope there is, because I don't want... Yes, there it is. Okay. I don't want to be poisoned. Yes. Okay. Alright. No more poison. We're okay. Yeah, I think we're... Uh-oh. We got poochies. Bad doggy. Whoa. Yeah. No! Oh, come on! I thought I shot you already. Good thing this herb is here. See, I knew there was a good reason that I didn't use those herbs when I found them the first time, because most likely I had a feeling I was going to have to come back here, and since I didn't kill the dogs, they're no longer an issue. Aha! The battery has been taken out. Well, look at that! We got a battery! Boop! Looks like we're all set to go. But before we go, let's reload the old shotgun and head on in. I think I'm going to try something here. Now, I'm not certain if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. I think this might actually work. But before I do that, I think I'm going to need to go and grab something out of my item box. Because if this works, we are going to make some major progress. Pick up this first aid spray, just in case. See, it's all making sense now. In the past episodes where I left some items behind, I knew I was going to come back, and I knew I was going to need them. So, oh man. I'm going to have to go all this way just to get to an item box. Because I don't want to go back in the mansion, because if I go back in the mansion, I'm going to have to backtrack even further. So, I'm going to head this way, and hopefully, yeah, because in the cabin, there's a item box. So I can go in there, get what I need, and then head back. Oh, zombie! Oh, zombie! Come here, Bubba. No biting for you, good sir. And no biting for you. Hey, I said no biting. Hands off, buddy. Well, I just wasted that. What's this? There is something written in this indention. When the wind sweeps across the earth, stars shall shine in the heavens. When oh, I know what that is. That's the little wind crest thingy we found in the laboratory, right? I think that's what it is. I think I can put that there. If I can put that there, we're gonna have to grab two things out of the item box. Look at that. We're solving mysteries here, folks. That's what we're doing today. Oh, zombie. Zombie. Hello. I'm just gonna sneak by ya. See, I'm like, I look how I'm going through this game now compared to how it was the first time I started playing it, and oh my goodness, was I just a lost little puppy in the beginning, because I would purposely just get caught by zombies, get thrown up, and all that good stuff. Wait, is she still in here, by the way? Because I remember she was in here the last time I was here. Typewriter. Okay, she's not in here. Good. Whew! I really didn't want to deal with that thing. Okay. We're going to take the Windcrest with us, and we're going to take the crank. Because I feel like it has to do something with the pool. Wait, do I have herbs? So I can put this first aid spray. I'll put this in here. Do I have herbs? Let's see. Herbs. I do not have herbs, but I have a first aid box. So we'll take the first aid box. Salmon. Watch it be a... Okay, no, it was herbs. I was going to say it's going to be... Ah, perfect. Blue herb and green herb. That is going to be useful, especially with the snakes. I think we'll be alright. Alright, let's head on back. Now that we have the items that we need, I think this might work. What I'm thinking of is I'm going to, now that I have the elevator working, I'm going to fill the pool back up with water, and I think that little waterfall that was there, that has to do with the pool. And if it does, then I think we're going to progress a little further. Okay, heading on down the trail. I hear you, zombie. I hear you. I'm just gonna walk past this tree and walk right past you. There we go. Because he isn't giving me any problems. He's just kind of looking off in his own direction and just being like, thinking his little zombie thoughts. I don't know what zombies think about, but I'm pretty sure that is important to him. So, who am I to interrupt his wonderful thought process? Okay. Alright, back to here. And let's put this in here. I hope this works. Yes! Oh. Hello. belts are fitted. Will you take the moon crest? Sure. And as I've learned in many of the past episodes, if I get an item, I immediately examine it. Okay, zoom in. There's an icon depicting of the moon. Ooh. There's a button. Haha! Alright, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now I'm assuming they might have to do with this. There's something carved in the indentions. 2 vertical lines across 3 horizontal lines. Could it be some kind of symbol? This has the lines on it. Haha! I really hope this doesn't awaken like a monster or something. Or like a batch of Crimson Heads. I really hope that's not what this is going to do. I like the fact that we're figuring something out, but the outcome is what I am afraid of. Push the button. It looks like a D-pad on a controller, actually. Okay, and we'll put you... Aha, you go in the middle. Let's put you in the middle. Huh. Well, this gotta be honest, this is a pretty easy puzzle. Will you take the sun crest? Okay. Examine. There's a button. Press it. Boop. Alright. And use. Alright, what does it do? Oh, yeah! Its a gun has been placed neatly inside. Yeah! We found the Magnum! Sweet! Oh, thank you, Jesus. Let's take a look at this thing. Look at that. This will come in handy. I really feel like it will. Look at that. It's called the Silver Serpent. It's loaded with Magnum rounds. Okay. Well, since we got this, we're gonna make that our emergency gun. We're only going to use that if we're in like serious trouble. Because I have a feeling that since this was a hidden gun, the ammo for it is going to be very scarce. So, only when things get super sticky and really bad, and I'm completely out of ammo with all my other guns, we're going to use that. So, okay. Now we're going to head back to the pool and use our crank, because it works. If my idea / theory is going to work, then this will help us progress a little farther. So, we're going to head over to the pool. And I'm just glad I got rid of the dogs, because the dogs, kind of an issue. Kind of getting a little too bitey. I don't like the bitey. Alright. Head on over to the pool. Because no one wants an empty pool. Who wants an empty pool? Nobody. That's who. Okay. Head on over meow. And meow. But, okay. Work with me, controls. There we go. Use. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. That's the sound of water, folks. Water filling the pool. The sound of the waterfall seems to have stopped. Haha! It is working. It's making sense. So now we can go where the waterfall is. I'm learning. We're smarter now. It's like this blind playthrough is becoming a lot more easier because I'm using a lot more common sense now. And now we go down. But I think that goes with any game. I mean, especially if you're not familiar with it. At first it's going to be hard. It's going to be kind of difficult. But once you really start learning it, like the game itself, it doesn't become as difficult as it is. Well, here was the waterfall. Let's head inside. Hello? Creepy ladder with one candle lit. I'm sure this is going to work out perfect for us. Guess we don't have any option. Let's go down the ladder. Well, it appears we are in a cave. Yes, it appears we are in a cave. But we have doors. Doorways. It's like we went from a cabin into the woods to a mansion, and now we are in a cave. Interesting. Oh, hello. Another door. What adventures lie for us in this one? I guess we'll only find out. Ooh. We got an herb. A mine shaft. The elevator power source. There's a round lid. Open it. Ooh. I can't carry any more items. Great. I gotta find an item box. What's over here? Ooh, another door. And I see something shiny. What do we got? Yes! Bullets! Bullets, my friends. Wonderful. Because we all need a little more ammunition. Let us see what we have over here. Whoa.
Is that you, Jill?
Who's this? Who's this?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Enrico?
You're alive.
Enrico?
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No.
No.
But why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor.
What?
Umbrella set us up.
Ah!
Enrico!
What the?
Traitor? Who?
Somebody's in here and somebody shot Enrico. But who? Enrico, buddy. Whoever did this is definitely a professional. There was no dialogue there. Wait. He is holding something. Oh, it's another crank. I don't want to use my... Well, hold on. I have ammo to reload. Okay, I have one shell left. Should I just waste a bullet? I really don't want to, because if I waste a bullet... screw it. Screw it. I know I'm probably going to regret this later, but I'm going to do it. Okay. Another crank. So it looks like we're going to have to use more cranking. Cranking down or crank... Oh, God, no! Oh, no, 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 no! I knew I should have used that bullet! Oh, oh. Please stay dead. Oh, God. Don't tell me I have to deal with these things down here. That is the last thing I want to deal with in a cave. Because there's very limited room to move around in. Oh, God. Alright. We're going to have to come back for that. And we have an herb here just in case. Oh, goodness gracious. Thankfully, we have a decent amount of ammunition, so... Whoa. What was that? Ah! Oh, come on, stay dead! Oh. This is not good. This is not good. Ooh, what's this? Can't carry more. Oh, those are acid shells. Crap, I need those. It's a large boulder blocks the way. There's a blood stain underneath the boulder. Oh, great. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do like Indiana Jones stuff. Oh no, this is bad. I need to find a save room. How many bullets do I have left in my shotgun? I only have 1 bullet left. I would have 2 bullets if I didn't waste one, but I had to be... Oh! There was a box here this entire time. Square crank, crank. Which one did I get from Enrico? I'm gonna put you back in here. And I'm gonna take this ink ribbon. And I might as well, as while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and put the ink ribbons in the box. And I think it was the square crank. Wait, let me see. I got to inspect them. I don't remember which one he gave us. There's nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Okay. Well, either way, since we know where this box is, if we have to come back and get this crank, the other crank, we'll know where it's at. So I'm gonna put the square one in the box, and I think we should be okay. Now we can go back and get that power source, and then we'll move a little bit further into the cave. Because there's interesting things going on here, and I don't know whether or not I should be thrilled or terrified. But I'm going to say terrified. Oh, yes. Yes, the acid shells. Acid shells are good against gator goobers, so I'm going to put you in there. Wonderful. Because I was not expecting those things to be in this cave, so the fact that they're in here, I have to provide myself with more caution, because things are going to get ugly real fast, especially if I have to deal with those things. Granted, we have not dealt with any zombies in here, so that's good. Alright. Will you take this shaft? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That's Shaft's music. Alright. We got the shaft. We got the crank. I am not going to provide any innuendos for those, because I am more mature than that. Although I will giggle about the names, because that's just the kind of guy I am. Alright. Well, I think now is a good time to stop here. Because we are now officially in the cave. We've made progress. We've got a new gun. We've got some new items. But I think now is a good time to call it here. Because there's a lot more cave for us to explore, and we're only scratching the surface. So I think now would be a good time to save the game. So we're going to do that. But as always, guys, you know the routine. This was Resident Evil. I've been Benchez. Don't forget to do all the socials, like, favorite, share the video with your friends if you enjoyed it, because I loved making it. And if you want to continue this little adventure with me, you can hit that subscribe button. Show them where it's at, Jill. Right down there. And if you want to see future, past episodes as well, you can subscribe. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. I love all your faces. See you next time. See you later.